We're in Zermatt for 10 days in Switzerland, the beautiful Swiss Alps. And every day I have to cook for 6 people. My parents, the Murchis. So we're going to go in and check out the ingredients.
It's like 7-Eleven, but bigger and has much more things.
Let's go. Okay, so now we're heading into a supermarket in Switzerland. I think the first thing I notice when I go into a supermarket is definitely the selection of goods. I think particularly in Switzerland, you see, for example, figs, salad leaves that you normally don't see. Like for us here, we see cherries. The tomato always looks very attractive. See all the berries and strawberries. And the price of these goods that are usually quite expensive, but here it's like much cheaper. Can aisle is definitely very interesting. Things I had never seen, right? I would have read on recipe, but I have never seen it. And then, okay, what is interesting here, they actually allow you to do a mixed bag. You can mix different vegetables. They just say, okay, if you fill this bag, let's say it's €9. I think here they're tailoring to maybe smaller family or to tourists where they want to buy a small bits of everything. Oh, Big Murchie is here to help. He hates shopping. The famous sentence is, are we done? Are we done? Well, no, I just started. Okay, here, for example, the fresh meat in terms of beef, lamb, and all these sausages are much cheaper. And they just lay it out there and there are so many different choices. Yeah, look at these dairy section. Different kind of butter, different kind of cream, a selection of all the different cheeses, yogurts. So we're spending the summer with my parents and the boys and Bara in Zermatt, Switzerland. So we've been in Switzerland before. We love the outdoor, the nature, the majestic mountain, and we have rented a chalet. There's pros and cons about the chalet. In the chalet, you'll get a lot more space than a hotel. But the cons is you have to do everything yourself. The cooking and the cleaning, shopping. But that's actually my cup of tea, that I really enjoy doing the cooking, at least the cooking part for my family. And I want to show you this journey because we'll be here 10 days and I have to cook every day, breakfast and dinner for 10 days for 6 people. And I really treasure and love this experience because I get to explore local ingredients in local supermarket. It's actually cooking this kind of cool weather. Today actually happened to have a rainy day. We just finished grocery shopping. Let's go in. I want to show you of all the ingredients that I bought. Okay, so this is the kitchen space. It's actually quite spacious, and plus the dining room is sized. This will last about 3 dinners and 3 breakfasts. So seems like a lot, but it goes by really fast. And I'll go one by one. I will start with the vegetable and fruits. See, I love big leeks here. There, I bought these gigantic leeks. Leeks seems to go well with potato. I'm gonna make a lot of soup inside. And then zucchini. So I love all these fresh vegetables. They look very fresh. Some fennels, spinach, basil, and then fruits. So these are fruits that is very expensive, typically in Singapore. The cherry. So this was about 5 francs. So that's about 7.5 cents. I mean, compared to Singapore price, it's really reasonable. And this was about 6.16. I think it's about half price than Singapore. And then figs. So we don't get figs in Singapore. I'm going to try to make a dish out of the figs. I also get these dry goods. They got creams, milk. These canned goods, it'll go really fast. When we roast or we bake or we make in soup. Bought some capers. And then they have dry meats. These are the dairy goods that I bought. The Gruyere and Parmesan. And of course I bought some quick things to whip up, like the frozen potatoes. So I'm very excited to explore all these ingredients that I normally don't get to use that much in Singapore. I have a lot of good things that are coming up. I will show you the journey of the different dishes I'm going to put together. What I am going to cook for 3 days. Alright, so let's start with the tube dish. So the pasta dish, I saw one of the Italian home chef made it. It's basically roasting tomatoes with breadcrumbs and capers and then this Parmesan cheese and a lot of olive oil. And after that, we just toss it with the pasta. But this one we need to roast it. And the soup, I'm going to make a vegetable broth. So, and then later we can put in the other stuff, which is the spinach and also the cream. This we also going to put in some macaroni. So, but this is going to make a vegetable stock first. So we will roast all these vegetables till soft. Right. So eating out here in Switzerland is incredibly expensive. Just to give you some perspective, a very simple meal that we ate out yesterday. It had 4 soup. Everybody has soup and pizza, and that was 150 francs. 150 francs, I think, is about almost 200 Sing. Today, when I cook dinner at home, I think this will be less than 30 francs. So in that case, it's like 1/5 of a price when you eat out. And extend it into 200 degrees. Let it roast. We'll let it roast for 30 minutes. So next, I'm preparing the pasta dish. Here you have these fresh cherry tomatoes. This was about 4 francs, so about 16. I mean, not necessarily cheaper than Singapore, but the quality is very good. Definitely can taste the fresh tomato taste. So I learned this dish when I was in East Italy this year. It was at this place called Bari. It was actually a very homely kitchen that they just cook food that's not elaborated. And so this is one of the dish that's the pasta base. Sprinkle some salt. I find Italian food very simple. Just making sure the ingredients are fresh. Today we're going to use caper. And the substance is built by breadcrumbs. So you cook breadcrumbs. That's it. And then we're going to roast this. This is the pasta base. The little tip I'm going to do here is I'm going to roast the macaroni just to give an extra flavor. So about 1/4 pack about the macaroni. So this is the toasted macaroni. It's like nice, nutty, and brown. I'm going to keep it inside. So these are all the ingredients that are going into the soup. The leek, the potatoes, the spinach, the macaroni. It's all done packaged. So this is the base. What a vegetable. This is a budget saving. Just make sure all the good juices.
Oh, I see.
You,
I thought you
you're
were.
wondering why?
Well, I thought you were just trying to cleaning the plate.
Yeah, it's a good way to clean, but also making sure all the juice, all the best part, the roasted vegetable juice will all go in. So this is the vegetable stock. Then now I'm gonna let it simmer and boil for about 20 minutes. There's a secret ingredient I'm gonna put into the soup, which is the ring of the Parmesan cheese. It really adds another layer of flavor as well as give it savoriness. So you see this? It's also a budget saving tip. Don't throw this. You just throw it into the soup. So the last step is cheese. So I'm going to use the local Gruyere cheese from Switzerland. They use a lot of this cheese for their fondue, day-to-day cooking. It's less sharp, but it still has a very distinctive taste. We want to put some in the soup. And the last step is the spinach. Just to add some grains. Alright, so the pasta is ready. I cooked it, and this is ready. So
Good.
Okay, so I made this soup. It's this local soup that I tried in one of the restaurants. So you can see it has leek, potato, macaroni, and baby spinach. Very rich, very hearty, a lot of different flavors. Very good. Look at the pepperoni. Oh my god.
哇，
那个
这个皮，
你看看着爷爷说什么？
谢谢爷爷
你要先请人家吃，对不对？你吃，就说一个。
啊，是。
So I'm going to make the carbonara zucchini. The ingredients, we're going to use fresh zucchini, local pancetta, and pasta, a lot of Parmesan cheese, of course, egg and garlic. Usually when I travel, I love to cook for the family because I get to use the local ingredients and to just, cook for the climate, cook based on what I can gather. But I also like to try local cuisine just to see how the food tastes like. I want to ask you, what are the food that you like to cook when you travel? Or do you like to cook when you travel, or you rather eat what people cook locally? I personally love to do both. To both cook using local ingredients as well as trying local food. So this is for the boys. They don't really like zucchini. I don't get a lot of them. Okay. I'm going to make a quick appetizer today. So I got figs from the supermarket. And then I'm going to roast the honey, olive oil, and salt and pepper. And I'm just going to use bruschetta style. Honey fig bruschetta with salami and ricotta leaves. Today I'm cooking for 20 people in the Swiss Alps. Okay, I have Lena, Barat's cousin here. Lena, tell us what we have made so far.
So there is this eggplant, parmesan,
Yeah.
putting a bit of garlic, just a bit. That's the breadcrumbs for the fondue,
Yeah.
the cheese fondue.
Yeah.
And here we have the cauliflower
Yeah.
that's going to be roasted
Yeah.
and served with cheese.
This is before guests are coming, so there's still some finishing touches. But these are the things I cook for 20 people, as well as fondue.
I think I enjoy the process of putting the food together, gathering the ingredients. That personally I enjoy. And it was really fun. I mean, it's a quintessential Swiss experience, right? And I'm happy to put it together for my guests. And I'm happy that they get to experience it together as a family.
This trip, I had a chance to cook for my family every day, 6 people for 10 days. I also had a chance to cook for 20 people for a party gathering. So I really enjoy making all the different soup and stews, pasta for my family the last 10 days in Switzerland here. And then to create a very memorable, simple, but pleasurable experience. I hope you're inspired too to make more interesting food, try different new recipe, explore with different ingredients. Happy cooking.